I wouldn't say you're gonna get smoked. I'm not necessarily the greatest.
Home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. What an exciting matchup we have.
Oh, it is at home. It's my first fucking home game I've played. Let's go.
Tradition and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Southern Mississippi.
Oh, Jacob, lucky for you, I'm not great at defense.
Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
God damn it. How am I getting the ball?
The Flames will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They corral him out of bounds.
All right.
Down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Okay.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Braxton. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle?
That was a dumb
He is
throw.
lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
All right.
Just a short return, but that would have been
Okay.
on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's great. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the 1st down. Great job, great read.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield.
I got
Makes the
burnt.
catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Flames. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the ground, it's Briggs. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Finds his tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll try to run for it. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Going for it all. And they will score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's
Oh,
great.
man.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They're going to test the right side with this one. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's the handoff. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
The Flames have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we've got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his feet to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Theme.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
To the air, it's Braxton. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Chester. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Hey, you can hate on the high routes. I don't give a fuck. I'm just playing ball.
And the Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. Might be changing the route. Gonna look downfield again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Davis. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. It just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Caught over the middle, it's Davis. He's loose. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Scanning the field, it's Basco. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Love the execution there at the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Dances away to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. That's reeled in, it's Jenkins. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
What?
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Oh, playing good.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go-bounds. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The 6. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 4 over Wyoming. Any change in momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West Country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Pressure coming. Finds a soft spot.
Jesus, I can't tackle a dude after I get a catch.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Got enough for the first. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the official.
Fuck, no leg down, bro.
And the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mobley. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all off season. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the Flames will snap it on first and 10. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Flames didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Going up top again. He wants it all. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical.
Oh my God, I fucking ran into my own dude. Doesn't matter though, he's probably gonna get open.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5.
Almost broke another one,
his
bro.
way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run it. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Off play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To throw, it's Basco. Shoots it to the left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
I'm so bad. I don't use her.
And he's brought down after a nice game. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Looking to throw, it's Basco. Makes the grab. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Page. Defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Pittman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And with a lead like they have here in the 4th quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Quarterback extends the play. Takes a hit as he fires. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues. Carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Vasco. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
That's a great example of quarterbacks trusting their targets when throwing vertically down the field. There are a lot of quarterbacks that might have shied away from that throw because on the corner route, that receiver was covered, but this QB knew. I've practiced with this guy. We've been in game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Smith. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Last chance coming up. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win.